Bedtime Bible stories with the
Wilsons.
I'm
not singing that.
Oh my gosh. 12 is the worst.
Worst.
Your day's coming. 10.
I don't want to.
You don't want to turn 12?
I don't want to be
We'll just skip to
dork.
13, all right? Right there. Well, I got bad news for you. You sprouted early. Tonight we are going to read you a bedtime Bible story, and it is called The Tale of a Tangle. We read from these old bedtime storybooks, Uncle Arthur's. It sounds kind of creepy. All right, The Tale of a Tangle. Are you all ready?
Yes.
Okay. You're going to be the narrator tonight. Is that all right?
I don't know if I can read that well under pressure.
Yeah, there's a lot of pressure.
Yeah, there's a lot of pressure.
Okay. All right. Hi, Connie. Hi, Jane. Hello from Auburn. Wow. Big city of Auburn. You ever been there?
No.
Wow.
Why do you ask me that?
Maybe that'll be our
You're the one
summer
who
trip
takes
next
me
year.
everywhere. No, our summer trip's gonna be Hawaii.
Okay. Dream on. Here we
It
go.
has to be Hawaii.
All right. Sky is going to... All right, Jane. We're going to bring it to you. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe it's a sad story. You ever think of that? I hope not.
A Tale of a Tangle.
Jane wants some happiness, so here goes. The
Sounds like
Tale of a Tangle.
Pouty story.
I hope
to
this
me.
is good for
See
all
that
of you.
Kid's face.
Have yourself a nice day. Yeah, he's making a... Here's the opening picture.
It looks
This
awful.
kid does not look very happy.
My kite is tangled
He
in.
kind of looks like a jerk.
Yeah,
little
like
bit.
he gets a new kite.
But
he
that's a
gets
very
new
handsome
wood.
dad, so that I fit the part there. So
Yeah, he's got some gray in his hair. See it?
hey, hey, hey!
Look, with the light shining on it, it looks white. You're fine. It's not gray.
Kids,
It's not gray. It's white.
I don't advise it.
It's only
All right,
white
listen,
and gray.
Sky, start reading. These people are going to get
Okay.
bored and leave.
It was holiday time, and George wanted a kite. It was not the only thing George wanted, by any means, but just for the moment, it was the thing he wanted most.
Slow down a little bit. Whoa, we're not going to fire. Okay,
Dad.
okay.
Dad. Use your normal voice for
Just
that
use your
part.
normal voice.
Dad,
He said.
Wait, I'm the...
I know, but you're not doing anything.
do come and look at this lovely kite they've got in the corner store. It's just the one I want.
I believe it.
Said Dad, not much interested.
Do come and look at it.
Begged George.
I've seen lots of kites.
Said Dad.
But this is a new kind.
You can't be British if I'm English, like American.
Persisted
Fine.
George.
And I really must have it. And if we don't go soon, they may be gone.
It may,
Oh, don't be so impatient.
replied Dad.
There's no great hurry.
But there is really. You see, someone will buy it if we don't. I saw a boy looking in the shop just now, and I'm sure he wanted it.
Let him have it.
Said Dad.
Oh, no, I couldn't.
Said George. Getting desperate.
And after all, Dad, it's only a dime.
Yeah, this
That's
must
not
be
a
an
lot.
old. This must be an old story. It's only a dime.
A
Now it's like
dime.
it's only $50.
Mm-hmm.
Jeez.
Dad pricked up his ears.
Only 10 cents. And who is going to pay for it?
Oh, I am, of course.
That's not-
Oh, sorry.
Oh,
Sorry.
I
keep
am,
getting
of course.
confused.
That is, if you will lend me the dime.
Ah, I seem to have heard that before.
George returned to the attack. He said that he had never had a kite in all his life, and that the other boys always had kites. Some had 2 or 3. If he had a kite, he would be supremely happy. He would never worry anyone again.
Boy, have I heard this story before.
Dad would be free to read his paper without any interruption. Dad would not be asked to fly the kite or wind the string
Or
unless,
feed your bunny, or take care of animals, or
unless
anything.
he really wanted to do it. The kite would indeed become the greatest boon to the whole family that had ever been purchased, and all for 10 cents to be paid back under solemn promise during the next 12 months. Either suddenly
10
convinced of,
cents. It takes 12 months to pay 10 cents back. That's ridiculous.
That's stupid.
either suddenly convinced of George's good intentions or in utter desperation, Dad at last gave in and
Gave
found
in, yeah.
gave in and found himself
this is
being
a very
escorted
familiar story,
to the corner
I gotta tell you.
store.
That's it! That's the one!
Cried George.
It's still there! How fortunate that no one had bought it while you were making up your mind, Dad.
What a pity, you mean. By the way, it's rather small and very flimsy.
Yes,
Admitted George.
a large one would really be better, but it would cost more money, you know.
Yes, I see.
They discussed kites for 20 minutes with the lady in the store, and the conclusion Dad found himself the poorer by 50 cents.
That's how it works right there. See? You go, you want a dime, and then it turns into 50 cents. You want $10, it turns into $50. Okay, go ahead. Keep going.
They had decided to take a larger kite, and 10 cents, and the 10 cents one was put back in the window. George was frantic with delight.
I'll pay you back.
He said reassuringly.
That sounds like
yes,
you.
yes, of course.
That sounds like you, Sky.
said Dad, having the vision of debt being spread over 2 years instead of one. They were just leaving the store when Dad noticed something.
Where's your string?
He said,
String?
repeated George in dismay.
Yes, string.
Said Dad with emphasis.
Oh, you should have told me about the
emphasized.
emphasis first. Yes, string. Got any?
Why?
Terrifying.
Oh wait.
Why, no, said George.
Said George ruefully.
Oh. I can't say I have, really. Never thought about it. Don't they give us the string with the kite?
Not usually. The string will cost you another 25 cents. I should say, will cost me another 25 cents.
$100 full kite.
George's face fell.
Hi from Follinsby. Hey.
George's face fell.
I'm afraid I'll have to borrow that as well, he said.
Dad laughed.
I'll give you that too, son, but mind, whatever you do, don't undo that ball of string until you're ready to use it. Then wind it on a thick, round piece of wood.
Oh, I know what to do.
Said George.
I can do it all right.
They left the store and returned home. Dad left 75 cents there instead of a dime. At dinner time, there was no sign of George.
George,
Called Dad.
where are you?
Mother came in.
Oh,
It's
this
all
is-
right, she said. George is having a little trouble, but he'll be along soon. But George did not come along soon. Dad went to find out what was the matter. He found him in the other room with a ball of string on the floor. To be more correct, it was a pile of string. Indeed, it was one appalling, heartbreaking tangle. Poor George sat on the floor beside it, picking and pulling, twisting, winding, his face meanwhile the very picture of gloom.
What does this mean?
Asked Dad.
Is that the lovely ball of string we bought this morning?
George
Parents
turned
love it
his
when they're
heel-
right. You know that? We do. We love it when you're right.
Gommy does.
Yeah, she
George
does too.
turned his tear-filled eyes upward and looked into his father's face. Then, without saying a word, he returned to his seemingly unending task.
George,
Can't read.
how did this happen? Did you undo the ball before you were ready to wind it on the stick?
George nodded, and the nod threw a tear out on the floor.
Well,
Said Dad.
that was deliberate disobedience. You're a most impatient boy. Man, this story, I tell you, whoever wrote this must know us. And you deserve to be punished.
No, I don't. I'm amazing.
That's not what it says.
I am
Read the script.
not.
Say it,
I
Read the script.
am
said
not.
George. I am, said George.
Yes.
As for the
I don't want to accept.
As for the tangle, well, Mother had a go at it. Auntie had a go at it. Sister had a go at it. And, of course, Dad had a go at it. And it was not until 2 days later that Dad's 50 cents soared into the air at the end of the ball of string.
Ball
of string. Shush! And now every time
See how they are?
George sees a
You
kite,
just showed yourself.
in
Yeah,
the
she-
sky,
all those
he
people.
remembered his mistakes and his impatience and determines to be
Okay,
a
let's
better
talk
boy.
about this story for a moment. There are several things in here I would like to bring up.
That was
All right, get up here, little man. Okay,
No.
first of all, thinking money grows on trees.
No.
Listen, this is going to be an important story for
Wish
all the
money
people
grew
and for
on
you.
trees.
You guys, many times we talk about our blessings, don't we? And how you should be thankful and grateful for your blessings. And not everybody has the blessings that you have. And I tell you all the time, don't I? You need to be grateful for what you have. But what happens when you're blessed and you have things? What's the human, what happens human that when you get things, you want more. That's exactly right. You just want more.
More.
And you think that somebody should just give it to you and somebody should just give it to you. And I got to say, this is maybe a hard lesson, but there's a lot of people in the world today that think somebody should just give them whatever they want. And they become lazy and slothful, and they think somebody else should take care of them. So I tell you all the time, don't I? Someday you're going to learn that money comes hard. You don't just go out and buy everything you want. And so sometimes, what do I say to you when you ask for things?
No.
No, that's right. I mean, there's a time you should have things and there's a time it's just a waste, because you have proven sometimes that what do I say? When I buy you something nice, what are you to do with it?
Take care of it.
Take care of it. So when I come in and find your new comic books on the floor, torn, what happens?
I don't get them anymore.
Yes, that's exactly right. You don't get them anymore. God is this way with his people, believe it or not. The Bible says we're to be good stewards. So when he blesses us with things, I get to the point that's why I have us eat the leftovers. I don't even like to waste food, because God blesses me with that. And when I end up having to throw out some food because we didn't eat it, I really feel bad in my spirit, because God blessed me with that, and it's like throwing it away. That's why when you don't take care of your things, that kind of hurts me, because I went out of my way to buy that for you, and when you don't take care of it, it's like you don't respect me. God feels the same way. If he's going to bless us, we have to be good with what he's blessed us with and be good stewards with what he gives us, right? Because it hurts him too when we just take advantage of him. So take care of your things, all right? You're very blessed kids. You have a lot. And sometimes it makes you spoiled, but you shouldn't be like that, because you need to learn that God is the same as Dad. He wants you to take care of your stuff and to bless others. And that's our lesson for tonight. I hope you learned something from that. We like to do these bedtime Bible stories. God bless you. Hope you feel better, Jane, Connie, everybody from Kentucky. All right, somebody from Kentucky.
Someone commented on my fingernails.
We love our
during the
fellow
video.
Kentuckians until we
Thank
play you
you.
in basketball, and then you kill us. We love y'all. Have a good night. We'll do this again some night.
So long.
Share it if you like. Bye.